that and go here. Now, will they see this with our pictures or whatever, or will they
They'll see
see?
you right now, like you.
Oh yeah, okay,
However you are on screen, that's how they see. Yeah, that's how they see you.
For sure.
gotcha.
So it don't have our like the Scrampunks picture in the background.
Nah, man, that was on up.
Nah.
Oh, so we are live, y'all.
We're live.
We are live. We are
Oh.
live. What is up, y'all? We this is Scrampunks episode 63. And yes, we are using a new format because where the fuck's nobody going? What the hell happened?
Did she disappear?
I see this.
Oh, she just disappeared.
Yeah, hopefully she hits that link and come on back. What's up, y'all? So we are using a new format because my PC is like a leapfrog and shit. And
Idiot, sorry.
oh, there you go. There you go. Nobody's back.
Oh no, I closed out the screen like an idiot because I was trying to open up something else.
Oh, there you go. Well, nobody's
closed out the
Yep. That was me.
Okay, all right. So what's up, y'all? So what's up? We got a lot of news to talk about today. There's so much to talk about. Like I mentioned, we had to change the format. Moss said, "Look, Dirk, your PC is dog shit." And it's the best thing he's ever done because this shit is way easier to use and it's way better for me personally. So yeah, so whatever, y'all. We want to, like I said, we got a lot to talk about. Moss, what's up with you, brother?
Nothing, man. I just want to let the crowd know that, you know, this is going to go a lot smoother for Dirt. Dirt won't be cursing in the background and all that stuff. And you know who he has to thank for that? Stadia, because I was on the Stadia podcast this weekend and my homeboy Chase, aka Stadia Talk, said, "Hey, you might want to try out this new platform." So, you know, you could send all your checks and thank yous and flowers to Google Stadia. You know?
Hey, well, shout out to Stadia then, shit, because
shit, I don't mind for this
one. My life a lot easier. This reminds me of Google Hangouts. Actually, it's very easy. So I appreciate that. But Snow Bunny, so what you doing? You got your cam on? I see your Splatoon poster in the background and shit.
Yeah, I got my Splatoon poster there. I might rearrange some of my posters because I got a Devil May Cry poster now.
Oh, Devil May Cry. Okay.
Yeah, I got a Devil May Cry 3 poster, but nothing much going on with me. I've just been playing games, working. I have been, I did do a new video update on my video game collection. I made it real short though. I did like a slideshow thing. And that's about it that's been going on with me. I'm sitting here playing my Switch as we're on the podcast. So yeah.
Okay.
Hey, a cool little thing too, Snow Bunny, that we might want to try, see how it works. Because we got the same capture card, you know, you can make your capture card your actual camera. So if we wanted to, if we're playing a game during the stream, we can actually have the gameplay footage coming through our camera. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it accidentally popped up when I first put it on because I was playing a game and Dirt was like, "Yo, what's that?" And I'm over here playing Stardew Valley.
Spice it up a little bit for the viewers, you know, if we wanted to do it. We'll see.
Yeah.
Look, this isn't coming from Dirt. This is coming from me, and I'm gonna shut up and let the rest of the panel go. We ain't doing none of that unless y'all hook up my boy Dirt Griggity after he hit 1,000. The super chat is now open. Okay, so you know what I'm saying. If you want to hear my Phil Spencer hate carried over from Z's podcast, you better put something to the super. No, let me stop. Super chat is open. Show my boy some love. I shut up now.
You're okay, Moss, because if you didn't do anything like that, it'd be a tail from the body snatchers, because we know you ain't yet.
Put some money on his tablets. Come on, let's go.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I need to tweet that out.
Hey, what's up? What's up?
Hello, everyone in chat. Hello, Phantom Kraken.
What's up, y'all? What's going on?
Hey, Johnny. Hey, Heath.
Devin, I didn't say what's up to you, did I?
No, man. What's going on, brother?
What's going on, bro? What's popping?
Not much, man. Just checking out Twitter. I've been playing some of the games in the backlog. Just waiting for the new ones to come out next month.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Devin been putting in some work, man. Check out his video.
I've been putting out some good videos lately.
Definitely, man. And go to pntsnetwork.com. You'll see more stuff. And Devin's channel will be there shortly.
And I will like to say thank you, Devin, because my intro that you made for me is really cool. Thank you.
Oh yeah, no problem.
Yeah.
Always.
pntsnetwork.com. Check it out, y'all. We up and coming, baby. But anyway, let's get to these topics. We got a lot to talk about. We got a few people watching us. We appreciate it, y'all. We know you guys have a lot of options on Wednesday night. For the few people joining us, we thank you. But let's get right to it, man. So I'm going to go ahead and start with our boy Geoff Keighley. Now, people keep on saying, Moss, E3 is dead. E3 is dead. Mm-hmm. Now, my opinion, it's not dead yet. But let's be honest, y'all. It's kind of slowly dying because people are like, what the hell does Geoff Keighley do? What does he do? Well, Geoff Keighley has a nice little show called E3 Coliseum that's on all week. You know what I'm saying? And I love that show. I love the developers he's talking to, all of the trailers he showed, and him not being there is a bit of a disappointment for me.
Yeah,
just like Sony not being there. So E3 isn't dead, but it is dying, like Mark Woodland said. To be honest with you, of course, Xbox is going to be there, and that's cool. But don't you miss like Moss, like the podcast everybody will have after? Oh shit, Sony won. No, Xbox won. No, EA conference was ass. I used to love that shit. And it ain't
we have a super chat.
Oh wow.
Wow! Oh, hey, where'd there go?
Would you like for me to read it, or would you like to read it?
Go ahead, Snow Bunny.
Hey, from Emmanuel A. Thank you for the $5. Dang, I can finally super chat.
Yes.
Thanks for the great content, Dirt. Can you please speak more positively about dark skin, at least during Black History Month?
Yeah, you're damn right.
Thank you for the $5, Emmanuel.
Hey, you know what, Emmanuel? Us burnt niggas, we will. I will be more positive about burnt niggas like myself, So thank you for the $5. That feel good too. Our first ever super chat from Emmanuel. My homie. Hold on. Mark Woodland talking shit already. Console war's over, guys. Xbox done waited. Right? Come on, Mark.
He's one of them ponies that can't read.
Come on, shit. Mark. Don't start your shit, Mark. But yeah. So what do you guys think about Geoff Keighley not coming? You know what I'm saying?
I'll be quick. I don't look. I hate to say this, but I can't help but be blunt. I've been drinking. I don't like Geoff Keighley. I don't think he's talented. I mean, he's never personally got me excited about anything, even when he was on G4. I prefer Adam Sessler and Kevin Pereira and even Olivia Munn and everybody else besides Geoff Keighley. With that being said, he has connections. Mm-hmm. He knows how to bring people to the stage, and he was a staple presenter at E3. PNTS Network. We would do 24-hour streams during E3 week off the website, off of his material alone, just for people that just want to come and watch it. Without him being there, that's a big sign. And I'm going to shut up after I say this real quick. Big ups to Dirk Griggity. Dirk Griggity came in our chat the other day, our DM, and he was like, oh, man, Geoff Keighley dropped this post, and he deleted it about a sinking ship. What does it mean? And under my breath, I said, if this motherfucker dropped this because of Stadia, man, I said, Dirk, why you got to do this right now? I thought it was some shit about Stadia, right? But no, it was about E3. So, yeah, man, Geoff Keighley. I'll get into that later. But yeah, I think it's a big staple, regardless of what I feel about him personally. Mm-hmm. He's the staple of the show, and without him being there, it's not the greatest sign. It ain't got nothing to do with Xbox, but it's just without him being there, it's not a great sign.
Yeah, I agree. Moss. It don't have nothing to do with Xbox, but of course, a fanboy try to make it seem like
Moss, how are you going to forget about Morgan Webb?
That's what. Yeah, Morgan Webb.
Come on now.
Everybody but Geoff. Everybody but Geoff. That's funny. Everybody has not really skyrocketed from that platform except the least talented one, but it is what it is.
Man, come on, man. He ain't that bad, is he? I mean, I appreciate him, man, because I love games and he loves games too. I mean, I know he loves Sony. That's fine. I like Sony too, but but like you said, his that show that he produced during the week of E3 was some good shit, man. I'm actually disappointed he ain't gonna be there this year.
Honestly, if Adam Sessler and Morgan Webb did the same exact thing, I bet you it'd be 5 times better.
You think so?
Yes, absolutely.
I don't know, man, they a little older now. I still
don't
My
matter.
only thing
It
is,
don't matter. I think if they presented it like they're good at doing, like they used to, I think it'd be great.
What you
my
say,
only
Snowbunny?
thing is the whole thing about how he's exiting, and it's less than 6 months before E3.
Yeah.
He's exiting, and he's being super secretive about it.
Mhm.
I'm curious as I mean, like I've seen a lot of the speculations. It's because Sony isn't there, and he top hats to Sony, but I'm super curious as to why 4 months out from less than 4 months out from E3, when the show should have been ramped up and things like that, it should have been, being made and set up and everything. He all of a sudden drops out. I'm super curious as to why, and he won't give any
I
explanations
tried
as to why.
debating. I tried. He
You
ain't
did,
listen.
Moss. I saw that, but
He know who I am. He ain't listen. He ain't
he's being very cryptic in his messaging.
exactly. I'm gonna answer questions and don't answer no goddamn questions. Kill me
Right.
with that shit.
Yeah. Well, you know what? Something happened. I mean, because like we said, like Moss said, with that GIF he sent about the sinking ship, he just said there's something going on at E3 he don't care for anymore. I don't know if it's all the musty ass people walking around, stanky motherfuckers. I don't know what it is, but
Well, all they gotta do is pass around some Xbox cologne. That's what they made it for, right?
probably some body wash or something. But I don't know what's going on. But,
And Rain, do not come through here with no Krispy Kreme donuts. My fat ass cup. I love them.
Yeah, they took those away from us over here.
Oh, they built one right down the street from my job.
Oh man,
I'm in trouble.
temptation.
I
Yeah.
know.
But yeah. So there's people in the chat. They got Heath Stevens says someone else will have to show. Nintendo says they're actually going to be there. At first, it was a rumor they wasn't going to be there, but they're going to be there. So they're probably going to have
What it is the vendors list has gotten leaked. Like the first couple pages of the vendors list, and it's not showing Nintendo as coming.
Oh, okay.
The vendors list got leaked, and that's the reason they're saying Nintendo won't be there, because it's usually one of the first vendors on the list, and they're saying Nintendo's not on there.
Oh, okay. Jay Wags is up, man. What's popping, man? Where the fuck you been at, man?
Yeah. Hey, Wags, you want
to come
Oh
in,
Lord, Jay Wags, you throwing punches there.
Oh shit.
Heath, I know they won't do a presser, but like, will they do a direct or one of them tree houses or something? Snowbunny, did they say?
Well, usually what they do is a direct on Wednesday. They usually close out, and then they do 3 days of Treehouse Live. And usually the weekend before, they do their world championships like Splatoon and Smash Brothers. I think they're going to be doing a Mario Maker one this year. World Championships. You got another super chat.
True Witty.
True Witty for the $5. Thank you for the $5. Glad to see the super chat work. Xbox Go fail. Wait a minute. Going fall flat.
Sorry for that bad grammar, Snowbunny.
Yeah. Fall flat for the first 2 years. Next gen Xbox Go suck. Might as well support 362 with what they are doing.
Hey, True Witty, thank you, but fuck you at the same time.
Thank you for the $5, True Witty.
Even though you
True Witty, you need to go back to English class, bro.
That was worth $1 million, my friend.
True Witty, the homie, man. He be giving me a hard time. He's a pony, but True Witty, the homie, man. Thanks for the $5.
Yeah, so what I was saying was usually Nintendo does the weekend before their press conference, they do the World Championships. They've already started setting up for the Splatoon 2 and the Smash Brother World Championships. Then they usually do their presentation on Wednesday, and then they have 3 days of Treehouse Live showing everything that they were showing inside the conference, inside their direct. So as far as I know, it's still going on, but we don't know yet.
Right. Okay. Well, it's interesting stuff. So people, Emmanuel say, "Do you give your car liquor too, Snow Bunny?"
You mean
Mhm.
cat? I think you mean cat. Do you give your
Oh.
cat liquor too?
Oh, I know what the hell he was talking
She
about.
she probably would drink it because this is the oddest freaking cat I ever had. She loves
I'm
everything.
gonna call Peter on your ass.
She's like the most vocal kitty I've ever had. When I first got her, she wasn't fixed and she was in heat, and people were like listening to her halfway across the house, like I
She's
was murdering her. My
She's
mom
trying to
was
get
like,
them
"We're gonna."
buns up. She's trying to get them buns up.
Man, like I said, this is the oddest cat I have ever owned, and she's the most vocal kitty. Like my other cat will walk past and smack her to shut her up. So,
Hell no, your cat's kind of hood.
yeah, one of them is.
Yeah. All right, y'all. Let's go ahead since we're done with that topic. You know, well, let's talk about Dreams right quick. My man King's Player said Dirt Dreams is getting great reviews. So right now, Dreams is at a 94 Metacritic. Yeah, Neff is at work, man. He had to close up Starbucks.
Yeah, he got an emergency call out at work and he had to call out.
Dirt, you messed up,
Yeah, right.
Yeah, but Dreams is like at a 94 Metacritic. Now, listen. I have no interest in the game, but that's just me. But 94 Metacritic. Now, let me ask you guys.
You got to remember one thing, Dirt. As of right now, that's only 4 reviews.
Oh, really? That's it? Oh, shit. That was more than that.
I'm pretty sure it's only 4 reviews right now.
Because what's the name was pretty high at first, too. Death Stranding, wasn't it?
No, it never broke 90.
It never broke 90. Oh, he was eating pizza with Tyrone there. Oh, shit, man. That's jacked up.
Oh, come on, man.
Okay, so it's only, I didn't realize that was only 4 reviews, but that's a good start. You know what I'm saying? 94 that's a damn good score. It probably will go down a little. But let me ask you guys this. If somebody in the chat can answer this for me, does it have a single player or is it just you're playing stuff that people create? I don't really understand.
You can create your own game in it.
Yeah, I know that.
Play,
but is it something you can play?
Yeah, you can play other people's levels, but basically it's just a creation engine.
Okay. So
but I think Project Spark even had some already pre-made
games on it. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I think that'd be a good question if anybody knows. Is there any pre-made levels in it? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm sure there is. But me personally, I like to play games. I don't want to make them. And I wasn't
that's the majority of it.
I'm not interested in this.
How kitty does it look?
It looks kitty, but I do like.
It all depends on what game is being created.
I thought they didn't like those type of games, so.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Yeah, it all depends on what game is being created. Because I've seen where one person created an entire level from what's that game? South Park. I've seen some horror games being recreated.
The Dead Space recreation didn't look too bad, but you know.
Yeah, it all depends on what games people want to recreate.
Oh, okay. True Witty Dreams got 94 more than Gears. Ha ha ha. Shut up.
I don't know how much. What did Days Gone get again?
Ooh.
Ouch.
I think Ring Fit scored higher than that, and that's.
So Jay Wag say that game is
if Gears 5 is
level with Sea of Thieves.
If Gears 5 is trash, then what's Death Stranding? Because Death Stranding scored lower.
You know, Jay Wag didn't play Jeff. I don't think probably. I don't think just be hating.
They can barely play PlayStation games, let alone make them. Fuck out of here.
All right, y'all. Devin is upset. Yeah, y'all. Don't get Devin started. Don't get Devin started, y'all.
No, I'm just talking shit.
Devin, have you been drinking tonight?
No, I wish.
Oh, with Devin drinking, we'll know.
No, my birthday, I was messed up, man.
Yeah, but that was an epic episode. You wouldn't stop talking.
We had so much fun
man.
that night, Devin.
Yeah, that was fun.
All right, so and we got a lot of topics, so I'm gonna go down the line. The Last of Us 2 will have an hour-long demo at PAX East. Now, what do you guys think about that? I think that's kind of cool because I'm a big Last of Us fan. I would love to try the game. Well, I'm not one of those demo guys. I just rather wait till the shit comes out. Actually, this is on. Actually, I didn't mean to read this. This was this is for who gives a shit.
I think it would be cooler if it was like on PSN. Like I know I ain't gonna be there, so like
no way would they give you an hour on PSN though. They wouldn't give you an hour
because I actually like that game.
It all depends on how long the game is. I mean,
they say it's double the size of like The Last of Us 1. And
no, what I'm saying is like on the Switch, I did a demo for Sword Art Online, Fatal Bullets, and the demo was super short. It wasn't even 30 minutes or something. But then I turn around and look at other demos I have. Some of them are 5, 6, 7 hours. So it all depends on how long I guess the game is.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I guess. But
I mean, if the hour ends at like with Sword Art Online, I'm most likely are not getting the game. It kind of annoyed me because I got through all the training stuff, and then when I go out on my first real mission, I get all the way up to the objective, and then it tells me, "Thank you for playing the trial version of the game."
Like Code Vein. Code Vein was. I mean, I played the trial version of that.
Out of the camera, little girl.
It was just kind of boring.
Well, okay. All right, yeah, let's go ahead and move on. Like I said, I got a lot of topics. Sony apparently paid $226 million in cash money for Insomniac Games. Is it me, or that seemed kind of low for them? Or maybe
they're doing illegal shit. How they got that much money in cash?
So what you saying? Were they selling drugs? You think Sony selling drugs?
they selling PS3s out the back.
Oh, okay. I think you said they was moving that dope or something. No, but don't you think that's kind of, is that low for Insomniac, or is it just me? Or am I tripping?
Look, considering, okay, so we talked about this yesterday on Z's channel, and people say, okay, there was one side that says that they think it's kind of high because Insomniac doesn't really have like any assets that they own, except for the fact that it's Spider-Man that they think that would justify that price. That's what Z said. Other people say that, like Dirt say it's high. I don't know, because I'm gonna be honest. I mean, when you look at Respawn was bought for $400 million. Even though that group has pedigree, they didn't have anything under the hood either. But look how it panned out for EA. They basically saved EA this generation. So
pretty much.
I don't know, man. I don't know. I mean, look, Insomniac's been flying solo. They've been doing a lot of big projects. They really haven't had anything that had like super uber duper duper success, except for some Ratchet and Clanks and now Spider-Man. I don't know. Maybe they just love the relationship with PlayStation so much that $229 million was cool for them.
I feel like, considering the success that Spider-Man had and sold how many consoles, Insomniac themselves probably could have raised the price, but they just didn't. Like, because they're expecting future success with the company. That's my guess.
Yeah. I don't know, man. I don't know. Maybe this is me because I thought it was a little low. But then you made a good point. They don't own a lot of their own shit because Sony had like all of those games that they were making for Sony. Sony owned those.
Sony owned that.
Mark
shit.
Woodman, you crazy as shit. Better than
Mark,
Microsoft Studio.
Mark, are you misbehaving tonight?
I don't put them in the category of like like a Naughty Dog or no, they're good, but they're not up there yet. Because I mean, Ratchet and Clank games were pretty good back in the day. They were okay back in the day.
Yeah, when you were younger.
What's the name of those damn games? The Alien games. What's the games they were making? I can't fucking think of those games. Come on, the Alien games on the PS3 that Insomniac made. Come on, help me out, y'all.
You the only motherfucker to play though, man.
Chat, help me. No, chat, help me out. What's the Alien game?
You talking about the man, that dog shit. You talking about what's that shit with the aliens and it was Call of Duty mixed with aliens?
It was the first person. I can't think of it. Thank you, Mark Woodland. Resistance. Those are okay.
Resistance. Oh, that dog shit.
Those were okay. They weren't great. Like the weapons, like they were always good at the weapons. They were like these different kind of weapons, these fun weapons. Like Sunset Overdrive had these weapons that were pretty fun, but all of their games, I think the only ones they own now is Sunset Overdrive. Well, I know Sony owns them now, so they still own all their own shit. So maybe I don't know, maybe the 229 million was justified. I'm not sure, man.
I'll be honest with you. It's more money than I will ever fucking see. So whatever.
Of course. Shit, man, you can shit, like you can buy Dirk Griggity Studios for $229. Shit.
I'll sell my moniker for $2,000. Come on now. I'm not gonna be greedy.
So any more thoughts on that? Because I thought that was interesting.
Hey,
but that's cool. Cash money, cash here. Take this shit. Put that shit on the table. Take it. Cash. Damn.
That's crazy. The fact that it was cash. Yeah. What it tells me, now that's interesting, what that tells me though, is that oh, look at D Almighty shooting his load already. Oh shit! Now we on StreamYard. He really cropping his top. Oh my goodness. Anyway, what it tells me is that, like I said, Insomniac has so many big projects. And opposite of Spider-Man, I don't think they really had like a massive hit. Not saying they don't deserve it. I'm just saying just what the numbers are. With that being said, they built, I think, the very first VR selling software, which is Stormlands. That shit looks awesome. Sony owns that, and they probably put themselves in the red big time doing that game. And so they probably needed cash on hand fast. And that's why Sony produced cash. I can't see why else Sony would produce cash on hand with the deal. Coming with a bunch of Dunham duffels and shit, giving them money. Besides Insomniac needing that money for some certain reason. That's the only thing I can think of.
There's one other thing we might even want to think about here. What if somebody was sniffing around trying to buy them? Because Amazon's been getting stuff. Google's been getting
maybe Microsoft was trying to buy them.
Maybe Microsoft. Somebody might have been sniffing around, because that's the only way I could think of Sony coming up with cash that quickly. Considering last year, they could have bought them out last year with the success of Spider-Man. It was like something that was like a blitzkrieg purchase.
Yeah, shit. Well, hey, like Sony's like, yo, we got it here. Boom. Y'all wanted was that.
Exactly.
And they took it. So.
Yes, Spartan, Valentine's Day is upon us. What are you getting me? I'll take eShop credit, okay, and a bear.
Hey, Smart guys wants the buns, no bunny. Y'all crazy, man. Smart guy, he's shooting his shot as usual. All right, let's go ahead and move on. Now, Moss, I really want to talk to you about this. Mark Woodman, you think Remedy's next for Sony? Listen, I like Remedy personally. I like Control. I like Quantum Break. So I guess that'd be a good pickup for them. But the only thing is, their games don't sell for some reason. Maybe they would sell more if they became a Sony first-party studio. But anyway, let's move on. Moss, I got to ask you about this Samsung and Xbox partnership. What is this shit about? Is it about Xcloud mostly that you know of?
Better off asking Devin, brother. I don't no, you know what, to be honest with you, I think and then I'll shut up real quick. I'll let Devin follow up. I think that it's there's not a lot of detail behind it. I just think it's something similar to what Xbox did with Samsung for TVs, and then the partnership PlayStation now had with Samsung. Samsung's always trying to partner with people. I guess the cross promotion helps sells shit on both ends. I don't think there's a lot to deal with it. Now, if it was Xbox and the Xcloud teaming up with T-Mobile, then I'd be like, oh shit, because that's some data cap stuff. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. But signing up with a manufacturer, I don't know.
Yeah, I was thinking kind of like maybe integration into their phones. You know what I mean? Have the game streaming app integrated into these new Galaxy phones.
Possibly, yeah. I mean, but who knows? Maybe.
We don't really have a lot to go off at the moment.
Yeah. There's not a lot to go off. Now I can see. Now there's the two. They say the S20 is 240 hertz. So as Xcloud increases or improves its fidelity and its frames per second, that I don't know. Maybe the
240 hertz. I heard 120.
That's the Ultra one, probably.
God damn.
Yep.
That's better than most people's TVs are.
Hey, that shit crazy. I know one thing.
On a fucking
I'm about to upgrade. Wow. I'm about to upgrade because my Galaxy 9, I'm about done paying for. I'm about to upgrade this bitch.
It's a QLED too. Man, that phone's gonna be crazy.
Yeah, it's gonna be crazy, man. That's gonna be crazy. My phone bill already high as shit. Anyway, so yeah, I don't know nothing about it. All I saw was the picture of Samsung and Xbox. Sound good to me because I like Samsung and I love Xbox, of course. Hey, Mark Woolen, yeah, we can keep streaming until 10 years when you gonna have to play streaming. Okay, I'm sorry about that. Anyway, let's move on, y'all. Let's move on. Moss.
Yes, sir.
You can really help me with this because I don't know nothing about this one. Activision Blizzard is pulling all of their games from
yeah.
What is it? NVIDIA, GeForce,
GeForce now.
What the hell does this mean?
Well, hold on. Well, here's what's possibly okay. Let me back up a little bit because I got attacked on Twitter when me and Porter Rock said that there could possibly mean something. Here's what happened. Okay, so out of nowhere, Activision Blizzard said, you know what? Screw it, NVIDIA. Don't stream our games via your platform, and they took all of their games down. And this caused a lot of controversy because NVIDIA.
Moss, we have a super chat here.
It's on the super chat, cuz.
Okay.
I need a smart guy talking about facts.
Thank you for the $2. Xbox is dog shit. Continue on with your explanation there, please.
I tried typing low as hell. That's why I was like, hold up. Because I tried to type in dog shit and it wouldn't let me. It said type again. I said, oh shit.
Look, everybody agreeing with you. Facts.
Anyway, so that caused a lot of angst and anger because NVIDIA, the biggest ploy for NVIDIA over Stadia is that they have access to all those games. So people are pulling support. And actually, there's a big slew of games that ain't supported.
And,
you know what I'm saying? Remedy.
Excuse me, Mom.
I'm sorry, go ahead.
We have another super chat from Tip Diamond. Thank you for the Canadian $2. What up, Dirt, MM2K, Bunny, and Devin? Hi, Tip.
What up,
Tip?
What's going on, man?
Xbox is dog shit now.
I already covered that one. Continue, Moss. I'm sorry.
I just want to make sure. I'm
sorry.
sorry. I'm sorry.
Thank you for the super chats, everyone.
How is buying all your games over again, Moss?
Hey, look. Playing it at 60 frames is worth it, brother. double the payment for double the frame.
I love how you compare to Xcloud when Xcloud ain't on PC screens yet.
Hey, look, I compared it on phones, brother. Don't make me pull out that beautiful
did
footage.
You play it on the Pixel?
Did I play it on the Pixel? I played on the Pixel, and I played them both on a regular Android phone, a Samsung Android phone at that.
Which phone?
I think it was the A20. Was it the A20? Yeah, I sideload. Stadia wasn't even supported on the A20. I sideloaded it on the A20, and it performed so much better. But let me stop.
Is that like a like what do you mean silo?
Oh, sideload means that because it's not you can't download the Stadia app on there, so you gotta. No, I don't want to say hack.
I got you.
You know what I'm saying. But no, we got another one.
Another super chat. Thank you, Rain G4 with the $4.99. Will Geoff jump out of a PlayStation 5 cake at Sony's event this year?
He wanted to. I think he wanted to. I think he wanted to. That's why he's like, I ain't going.
That's just funny.
Oh my God, Mark Spartan. Spartan, you crazy.
Come on, man.
They said Devin ain't got no Valentine's. Nobody ever gave his Xbox One. Oh man, come on, man.
He trying to knock off his Xbox, man. Come on, Devin the homie, man. Hey, even though this isn't a super chat, but I gotta read what Tim Diamond said. Stadia is dog shit. Thank you, boy.
Hey, Tip, your Chromecast Ultra's in the mail, brother. I got you. But as far as GeForce and NVIDIA is concerned, there's a lot of people that's not supporting it. It's EA, Activision Blizzard now. Remedy's not supporting. A bunch of publishers I didn't even realize it aren't supported. They yanked their support at the end of the day, and it makes people wonder, like, did the puke pundits and the media falsely say a good contrast to Stadia is GeForce and NVIDIA? And I say yes, because even though GeForce NVIDIA is a great platform, I was even streaming on it earlier today. It's not meant for you to play on it solely. There's game sessions for one, it'll cut you off in the middle of your game, and for two, everything does not work well on NVIDIA GeForce, and three, they don't own the platform that these games come from. When you don't own the platform, shit gets yanked. Like, for instance, let's just throw Xbox out there. No one's ever going to yank Madden off of Xbox after it's already been released, because that just doesn't happen, because Xbox owns the platform. However, NVIDIA don't own the platform these games come from, so you run this risk. So I blame the media for making people think that this was a platform that you can play streaming on solely, because people have DM'd me and talked to me on Twitter and told me how they bought Call of Duty on NVIDIA GeForce thinking they could play it, and now they don't even have access to it no more.
Damn.
So
like they don't get their money back either.
Yeah, they can't get their money back. It's horrible, man. It's horrible. So
that's fucked up.
Yeah. But and then one last thing, and I'm gonna shut up. But I find it interesting, and it's not NVIDIA's fault, but it's just that the media got to understand what this product is. Stop trying. Look, I agree. Stadia needs games. That's true. And Stadia kind of, they did something fuddy-duddy by making people pay for a beta. You know what I'm saying? Because from what I hear, there's going to be some big shit coming. They're just holding back till later on in the year when they get base ready. I get that that's an issue. With that being said, stop cutting off your nose to spite your face. Everything that ain't Stadia, stop praising it and making it seem like it's something that it ain't, because you're hurting gamers in the long run. You know what I'm saying? And the fact of the matter is that NVIDIA GeForce is great if you have PC and you just want to play here and there, but it's not a standalone platform, period.
All right. Okay, let me go to the chat right quick. Mark Woolen said the Xbox Series X is going to sell about 50,000 systems. Everybody will be on their PC. Mark Woolen, shut your mouth, you punk.
Well, I kind of like in Rings GeForce their Call of Screw Me.
Oh,
Call of
shit.
Screw Me. Hey, man, what's going on? You talking about, man? Hey, man, this trying to be a
Call
family
of Duty.
you talking about the football we watched the other night. Like, what the hell?
So, and has anyone gotten into the Xcloud beta?
Well, I was on it with the Android, but I haven't done it with
Android.
Yeah, but it wasn't bad, man. I mean, it was actually at the crib. It works pretty well, but when you out there in the streets, it's not that great. But it's hey, man, come on.
No, I already did. No, I already did my damage. I'm done.
Well, you lay down.
Yeah. They all have their purpose. Let me say this without all the rhetoric. They all have their purpose. But here's the point that I'm making. See, y'all misconfuse when I say Stadia this and Stadia that I'm trying to make it seem like Stadia is perfect. Stadia is far from perfect. It's just that y'all lies are so abundant. I spend most of my time combating y'all lies. Stadia has flaws. NVIDIA GeForce has flaws. Xcloud has flaws. The thing that we don't want to fall into is, because we're mad at Stadia because it doesn't have a dedicated device solution, that we say NVIDIA GeForce is perfect, Xcloud is perfect. No, we want all of these cloud solutions to do better. Xcloud needs better performance. NVIDIA GeForce needs better consistency. Stadia just needs some goddamn games. You know what I'm saying? Like, we need to hold everybody's feet to the fire. If we do that, then technology and gaming will be better for everybody.
Yeah. All right. True Witty said Series X won't hit 50 million. He said probably won't hit 50 million. We'll see. Or it's going to be fire. Hey, look, some more positivity for Mark Woodland. Well, actually, that's the first positive Xbox thing he said all podcast. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. But Snow Bunny, you got anything on why smart guy keep a call to Google Stadia, Lugal lady?
Hey, look, your Chromecast.
It keeps making me think of a loogie.
So you got anything for the Switch report?
Switch report right now. There was something going on in Nintendo, but it must not have been. Oh, everybody's losing their minds because there is no direct yet.
Oh yeah. What's that? Like? Can you break that down? Because that kind of confused me.
Okay, so Nintendo tends to be on schedule with directs. Like, and some people, like, I don't do this, but some people have it down to an exact science as to how many days between each direct. And they're going by old statistics because right now everybody wants information about Animal Crossing. And they're like, we need an Animal Crossing Direct. We don't know this. We don't know that. They're going back to 7 years ago when Animal Crossing New Leaf came out and dissected when the Direct happened before it launched and all that stuff. So right now, it's making Nintendo fans look like they have absolutely nothing to play because everybody is losing their minds wanting to know when there's going to be another Direct. And me personally, I'm happy that there's no Direct. But that's what it is. Some people have so much time on their hands that they
Yeah.
overanalyze how often there's like somebody I saw posted there's been 161 days since the last Direct, and I'm like, y'all got time to count all this?
They don't feel bad because Stadia didn't announce no games in 40 days, and then we got ripped to shreds.
Well, dude, what is it? I mean, y'all
look
got
what
time to
PlayStation
count
guys
down
going
that?
through shit.
Yeah,
Insiders talking. It's going to be a show in February. Okay, March, April, May. Shit, you know,
Crickets.
But like I said, so everybody's losing their minds because there hasn't been a Direct yet. I'm kind of happy that I don't know. Like it's almost a month since. It's a little over a month since Animal Crossing. Like they got it down to like 37 or 38 days or some crap till Animal Crossing comes out or something. They have it all plotted out. Okay. I just know it's coming out on the 20th. Right now, I'm not worried about the 20th because I still have 1, 2, 3 more games I'm getting in February. So I'm not even stressing about March until March happens.
Yeah.
And so yeah, people have just, and I know with my backlog, like if I'm getting 4 games a month, go girl. If I'm getting 4 games a month, I know, and my backlog is crazy. I know other people's backlogs gotta be crazy. So why are y'all screaming about a Direct when you have all this stuff to play?
Yeah, you know how fanboys are. You know.
It's kind of sad actually because what was it? I was on JTech's podcast. Shout out to JTech TV. I was on his podcast on Sunday, and the Sony fanboys, because no information has been coming out, some of them are getting as thirsty as Nintendo fans are.
Oh yeah.
There's no, like when the 5th came around, oh, there was nothing. It's going to be on the 15th. Oh no, it's going to be on the 20th. Y'all sounded like Nintendo fanboys when the first week in November came and there was no Direct. Oh, it's coming in the first week of February. Oh, it's got to be coming in March. Just stop, please. Just stop.
Yeah. Hey, I mean, we're all just anxious to get some news, I guess. We're all anxious to get some news.
Yeah, so like I said, everybody's, and like I said, Xbox fans, you guys are just sitting there like, okay, we're waiting on next gen. But for PlayStation and Nintendo for the rest of the year, we got a lot coming out.
I mean, I think the thing with Xbox though is that where they're beyond that, they got Game Pass, so they're getting Game Pass announcements every week and shit. You know what I'm saying? So I think the community is just at a fever pitch where they want to be angry about something. Everybody's angry. How the fuck can you complain? Excuse my friend. How can you be upset about Nintendo not announcing some games? They got 80,000 fucking games, and I'm pretty sure none of y'all played. Like, go play some goddamn games. It's ridiculous.
Right. Shut your ass up and go play some damn games. Ain't that right, Mom?
Right.
Shut the fuck up.
Hey, Tsunami.
What's up? Finally figure what y'all the new shit they tell me. And this new shit they tell me.
I guess you be paying attention to my DM, bro.
First of all,
but so yeah, I mean, like,
hey man, this shit a lot easier, man. I can't, that shit wasn't sounding right, man. It was my PC a piece of shit. I said, so Monster just told me, hey man, try this. This is it. Here.
Okay.
You have another super chat.
Yeah, there's a super chat.
Is there an app? Is a browser?
$5 from Victor Allenstein. Thank you for the $5. What up, guys? It seems I can't type certain words in the super chat because Stadia is dog shit. Thank you for the $5.
Yeah,
Victor.
I don't cuss, but but you figured it out. Stadia is dog shit.
He has 2 asterisks there, so I think that's dog shoot, meaning shoot for the stars.
Right.
Hold on. What's Stadia?
Oh,
All right, ejectocito cut. No,
I get any more for the Switch report? Snow Bunny?
Nope, that's it right now. Just waiting on Animal Crossing.
Oh shit! All right, y'all. We got a couple more topics before we get to who gives a shit. I mean,
I'm just looking at the DM. I'm sorry. The podcast
1 second. Tip asked me a question here. Didn't Nintendo have to jump to next gen to be relevant? From the Wii U to Switch? Yeah, they just decided to stop sinking money into the Wii U and just jump to the Switch. They killed that shit dead in the fucking water.
They had to. That shit sold 13 million.
Yes.
They try to compare the Xbox. Stop it.
Yeah, so yeah, they kind of jumped ship and just said we are not sinking more money into this.
Yeah. So but let me get to these few more topics. Did you guys see the trailer to the new game, the new PS5, Xbox Series X, also Xbox One and PS4 game? Is it Outriders?
Square Enix, John? Yeah, that should look hot.
That's still hot, right? Outriders. You guys know it is a cross-generation game.
Nope.
Hey, that's a bad word. That's a bad word.
You can't say cross. Well, you can say cross-generation as long as it's in the Xbox first party.
Cross-generation.
If Phil say cross-generation, that's a no-no. But
cross-generation.
But Jim Ryan say cross-generation for a longer period of time. That's okay.
But it hasn't been confirmed that Sony. Did it come from Sony that they will not do cross-generation games? I don't remember reading.
I don't remember him. I know they said they'll have PS5 exclusives, but that doesn't mean that they won't have PS4 cross-gen either. So I don't know.
Okay.
Tip, it's kind of in the same generation. The Wii U was in the same generation. It came out, I think, a year before the PlayStation 4 and the Xbox One, because it was 5 years. So it started in 2012, ended in 2017. So the Wii U is kind of the same generation as the Xbox One and the PlayStation 4. But Nintendo always released their stuff like a half year early.
That's crazy. But anyway,
hey Dirk, can you do me a favor? I'm just testing this out just to see the type of goofy shit we could do. Can you? Oh, okay. There you go. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Oh shit.
Oh, look at Moss trying to.
Yeah.
Shit. We can do gameplay. Oh shit.
Whose gameplay is this?
That's Moss.
Yeah, that's mine.
I just want to know whose dog.
Is this you playing right now, or is this
This is Stadia. This is off
what
the
you
browser.
do?
Are you playing it right now? Are you playing this right now?
Yeah, I'm playing it right now.
Okay, cool.
How'd you do that one, Moss?
Cutting out.
Hey man,
I shared the screen.
Yeah.
I went to share screen, and then this is cool, man. You can share tabs in a window. You can do all types of shit. And I went and shared my screen, and then Dirk just had to activate it.
Hold on, wait. Quick question.
Nice.
Is there an app for this, or is it just like a browser thing?
No, it's just a browser.
So you just open up a game, and then you hit the share screen.
Yep.
Nice.
Good shit, but I think it's taking up a spot, so like Nithos couldn't join us because I think it's only 6 people could join, whatever. So
what it looks like is fucking Moss been watching RDX.
Hell out of here. Is this what they do there? Hey, look, I don't even watch that shit no more. Is this what they do?
I don't know.
Yeah, I fucking you don't watch it. Okay.
Hey, bro, I don't. Hey, look, man. Big ups to them, man. I love Tim.
Now, I need to give everybody warning here. Moss always likes to scream, "Die roaches!" So if y'all hear him screaming it's just that he's playing this game. It's one of his games that he screamed "Die roaches" in all the time.
Amagazi was not in this chat, so he good.
Yeah, that nigga. Hey, so let's get to this. IGN Japan, because we didn't cover this last week. Said the Xbox Series X will be exceptionally better than the PlayStation 5. Did they say it like that? I think they did. What do you guys think about that? What do you guys think about these IGN Japan saying the Xbox Series X will be more powerful?
Old news.
Yes,
That's right here.
you say, oh no,
Don't care.
Old
The
news.
Show
fact
me
that
the
it's
game.
from Japan is actually surprising. Like them speaking upward towards Xbox.
yeah.
So,
Hold on, was that crazy article that I did my video on today where they were like, yeah, the PlayStation 5 is made with old baby doll parts. Is that the dumbass article?
What it was last week? But it wasn't an article. It was a video of the guy saying it. You know.
And who was this? This was an editor of a Japanese.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right. Here's okay. All right. Here's the thing. I did a video today. I'm gonna keep this real short and sweet. I don't care if PlayStation got 9.2 teraflops and Xbox got 37.9 teraflops. We saw what PlayStation did with 1.8 teraflops versus 6 teraflops.
Right? Get him.
Who's playing music? No. Somebody playing music? Hey, y'all, don't give me a copyright.
Yeah.
Oh, Lord.
Yeah.
Not me. I'm not playing.
That was playing. Nigga listen to Aretha Franklin and shit. Hey man, get down, man.
You in the club, Tsunami?
Nah. I'm on the couch right now.
Oh, you okay? So you at the crib? Okay. I'm sorry, Moss, but I don't want to.
No. Yeah, exactly. Oh, yeah, exactly. So look, here's what we want from Xbox. You know, we want the staple of Xbox right now is Game Pass. That's the best thing that they got going. We want Game Pass to increase and get even better. We want the day and date games to get even better. Me and Dirt even alluded to this last show where it would be dope if they did a third-party deal with THQ or somebody where their shit comes day and date. We want that, and then we also want the Xbox studios to pump out better stuff. I'm warning y'all, do not get into this teraflop war. On Z's show, I done showed you how Phil just be all over he be SpongeBobbing all over the place. Keep this motherfucker focused. Keep him focused on the games. That should be 99.99999% of the shit that y'all talk about. I don't care what this motherfucker said down at Sukanapi or wherever the hell he's from. Do not fall into that trap again like we did with the X.
That's all right, so I don't want to hear you capping for how many teraflops is in your cloud box, okay? Fuck nigga.
But honestly, it doesn't matter what Phil does because they're going to talk shit either way. If he's not doing one thing,
right,
he's doing another, and they're going to talk shit about which one he's not doing either way.
If Phil didn't say nothing, oh, why Phil Switch is so quiet? Xbox is doomed.
No.
He knows it because he's not saying nothing.
Nope, it'd be so much better.
Nope, man. There's narratives out of everything. Anything positive about Xbox, there's always a bullshit narrative coming out of a pony.
But it's all, notice how it's always 20 times worse when Phil opens his mouth.
Well, we don't notice like when he don't talk.
Exactly.
I mean, I think that's kind of what the point is if he don't talk, shit will slide under the radar.
That's
the
what I
said on his mouth. It's like spotlights.
That's what I said on Z podcast. I'm like, PlayStation gets away with so much bullshit because they never talk about it.
That is true. So like, that is true. Because so 8 different people, if they talk, 8 different people talk at once, then they disappear. They don't come out 5 months later. 8 different people talk, and then they disappear. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know.
See, like I always say, I like when Phil talk, but at the same time, Phil talks
too much.
Yeah, so it's kind of yeah. So I mean, but that was right though. Anything Phil says, haters gonna find some way to make that shit like okay, like today. He ain't coming to E3. Niggas was posting pictures of Phil saying, "Look, this gonna be the only motherfucker at E3 this year." I'm like, everything say he ain't coming to E3.
It'll be like this. Halo Infinite sells 10 million. Oh, Halo fails, doesn't reach numbers of previous Halo. Like, Nick, what? Like they will find something to say, oh, this is bad.
They will find something. That's facts. Hey y'all, the chat is pretty good tonight. Thank y'all for joining us. Appreciate it.
Sure, hit that like button.
Feel good to know we getting super chats in this bitch. All right. So where the fuck? Okay.
I think THQ. They're making a comeback. They're acquiring
THQ
people.
Nordic is THQ Nordic is back. Yeah. What was the last game they made? They just made a game recently. THQ Nordic.
It was Darksiders.
Yeah, Darksiders.
Yeah.
That shit is dropped on like what is it? Dark Side of
Dark Side of
Genesis. Like what is it? Dark Side of Genesis.
Genesis.
Yeah, that's a
It's
good
on
game.
Switch and everywhere.
Did it already drop or is it coming?
It's already out on Stadia. But it's coming to Xbox, I think, next week.
Hold on. Hey man, did you make that shit up? The Stadia. Did you make that shit up?
He got a stutter. That's just.
Okay.
Don't make fun of
Look at this motherfucker. He's making fun of my stutter. He's making fun of my stutter while he's stuttering. No, what's that? The studio member from back in the 80s.
I was defending you. You can't make fun of you.
Hey, look, as a guy that stutter, right? Hey, as a kid, I used to stutter real bad, right? Like I I stuttered bad, but I still stutter a little bit. I know y'all can hear it sometimes, but I stopped stuttering when I first got a girl. I said I can't be talking to no chick like, hey, baby. So it's like so I stopped stuttering as much. I still stutter crazy. Like occasionally, I'll hit you with a, like one of those or some shit
when you're frustrated.
Right? Yeah, or I'm excited. Like I'm excited and shit. Like Xbox.
Your daddy. Who's your daddy?
And Dark Side of Genesis drops on the 14th, Friday. So it drops on Friday.
Oh, it's this week. Yeah. Good
game. Yeah, because
I'm
I'm getting the game on Friday, and I think they had said Genesis was coming out on Friday for all platforms.
What do you think about it being like an isometric type thing?
Oh, it's dope, bro. It's dope.
Yeah,
I heard it
was dope.
It's streaming.
Yeah, everybody was hating on it. I said, how much should I play it first?
Yeah, I'm gonna take it out.
I see you, Rain. Rain said Sony still got money from PS3 PSN hack.
Yeah, that was hack money.
Oh damn! Come on,
Lord, I was involved in that mess, man.
Me too. Me too. Yeah.
But after that, it's like my credit card does not go on my console at all.
I had a PS3, but I didn't have my card on my PS3. But that 360 days, boy, that PS3 wasn't shit to me. That doing a 360 days.
Fucking PSN was down for a month. God damn.
Yes, it was literally a whole month, bro.
Imagine if that happened today.
Oh,
yeah.
Wait a minute now. If it's Xbox, all hell will break loose.
Oh, yeah.
If it's PlayStation, if it was
shut the fuck up. If it's
PlayStation, you won't hear fucking peep.
I don't know. A month.
They're securing us.
A month is a long time. Newsstands is up, bro. Yeah, Bill Gates could buy.
Bill Gates could buy Sony.
Hey, Mark Wood, you been talking shit this whole podcast. So he said, 10 million sold his dog shit.
Dirt, don't worry. Nothing wrong with stuttering now and again, brother. No one's perfect.
Listen. I'm all right now as an adult, as a 43-year-old man. I'm telling you, as a kid, oh my goodness.
No, my whole family.
Like my name is Darius, right? I know, like my name is Darius, right? So they used to tease me, hey, Darius. I was like, fuck you. No, but I was a dark-skinned kid and a stutterer. But I was always one of them kids. You couldn't bully me.
But he was a big nigga.
Your ass. You talk about, huh?
And you was a big, tall, black nigga like.
Yeah, I'm a big nigga.
What was that movie called? Something Mile. What was it?
Oh, Green Mile.
Green Mile.
Your ass, Mo. Yeah, I was. I was a big kid. I ain't that big. I'm 6'3", 6'4".
That says nigga ain't that big. You almost a half. You almost a full foot taller than
6'3". About
you're a foot taller than me, Dirt.
Huh?
Right?
You're a foot taller than me.
I ain't that tall. I be seeing 6'5" niggas walking around all the time.
I ain't tall niggas be like I ain't that tall.
Yeah.
Fuck up.
I'm 6'30".
I'm 6'3".
Like my tallest friend is like 6'9".
We heard about you in this relationship. We know.
But look, I'm 6'3", 290, right? So I'm like a fat point guard in the NBA, nigga. I'm 6'3". I'm like the same height as Steph Curry. Ain't like I'm like 10. I'm average height. But anyway, y'all, let's go. What is Dirt capping his ass off? Come on, bro. All right, let's go ahead and get to do you give a shit or not? We've been here for an hour it's time to start winding down. Because sometimes the dude you give a shit, and now y'all get to talking like it's a regular topic and shit.
It is.
That's not the purpose. That's not the purpose, goddamn it.
What's it called? I don't know if you saw that interview from the dude from the Rams. I think we ain't done yet. But
you're right.
I think we ain't done yet.
If you fat, you won't play NFL. Shit, it's a bunch of fat offensive linemen.
Yeah. Hey, you know, most D tackles is like 6'2", 6'3".
Yeah, big nigga. I'll be a perfect like
you Warren Sapp.
Yeah. You said what?
I said you like Warren Sapp.
Yeah. See, like, it's a difference to me between a big dude and a fat dude, right?
Yeah.
I'm like a big dude.
Right. Right. PlayStation Network stutters all the time.
Y'all horrible, man. We're J-Dub at, man. We're J-Dub at, man.
Yeah, man.
I don't know, man.
All right, so first thing I want to actually, do y'all give a fuck about is BioWare is reworking Anthem.
Nope.
Good one.
Give a shit about this. Personally,
yes.
I thought Anthem was actually kind of dope.
Yes.
The reason why I say that.
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh no, the reason why I say that is because I'm not gonna say who tried to beat my legs when I said the game was not finished, and there was several things that had to be changed mid development. They're trying to implement those things now, so they're basically making the game that they want to make the whole time, but they kind of had the idea and not the game just yet. So they're kind of pulling what a lot of studios have been doing, where they re-release this game and it's completely different than the original game. Sea of Thieves, or what's that game? Final Fantasy 14. Like, they're completely different games. You wouldn't even know it's the same game based on how different it is. It almost feels like a sequel or a reimagining instantly. So I want to see how this game is when it's fully fleshed out with all the things they wanted to implement, but it's made by EA, which has a very shady background in the record. And BioWare, which does have the history of making it, but they've been fucking up the past gen. So I want to see.
Yeah, I don't even think this was an EA fuck up with Anthem, because they gave BioWare time and money, and BioWare didn't come through. But so I don't even know if.
But here's the thing: it's an EA problem because they should have delayed the bitch. They said we need this money.
Yeah, I know. But they cut it off because it went well. Like, what happened was, it was a big. Okay, I'll put it like this. Rockstar got a lot of favor at 2K, right? Rockstar could say, "Look, man, we got 13 years to make this game. We need $85 jillion. Give it to us." And 2K's like, "Okay, fuck it, cause y'all keep the lights on." You know what I'm saying?
You got a track record.
And the old BioWare under Casey Hudson had that favor, so they were talking about this idea at the end of Mass Effect 3, and so EA was just like, "Fine, fuck it, y'all BioWare." But as they were developing the game, the hardcore people that made BioWare what it is end up leaving, like Casey Hudson and everybody else. You know what I'm saying? So then they're still plugging money into this game. And at some point in time, EA had to say, "Look, we're releasing this game at such and such time." Kind of like what I believe Jim Ryan did with Death Stranding. He just said, "Fuck it, no. Yoshida's in the basement, opening mail. Fuck that. Y'all ain't got favor with me." You know what I'm saying? So I understand why they did that. And actually, EA, if it wasn't for EA, the flying wouldn't have been as good as it was, because it was the guy from EA that came and forced them to make the flying better. So,
but no,
it was
took it out completely at one point.
No, here's what happened. They took it out, and then the guy from EA came back and said, "Hold on, I played the game with flying. That's the shit of this game. Put that shit back in." And then they put it back in. So it wasn't EA that made them take it out. BioWare took it out because they were fucking around with the game and they were all over the place.
That would have been kind of trash, because
exactly
on in that shit. I'll be honest, listen, I didn't play the game that much, but I thought the gameplay was dope on that game.
It was dope, yeah.
But here's the part I was trying to tell Z. I said, they said, "Okay, we made this game." They came back and played it, said, "Where's the flying?" Put the shit back in the game, but the world was already made.
Oh shit! I thought that was me that fucking up.
Oh my bad. Somebody was calling me. That's the bad part about having it. Like, can you hear me?
Yeah,
we can hear you. Yeah.
Hello?
Yes.
Oh
Bro.
shit! This nigga left.
So, to answer his bullshit, what he was about to say. No, he's talking about that same shit. Z beat his legs in with the steel chair, with the steel bat. He beat his damn legs.
Lord.
No, I get what he's saying, that they developed the world without the flying in it, but then they redeveloped it and made it vertical. So that's a known fact that there was the world, like you said, Tsunami, that was made without the flying, but they had to go and redevelop the world with the flying.
Yeah. That's so okay. So the only bad thing about having it like this, if you get a call, the shit cut off. So I took a call, and the shit fucked my whole shit up. But anyways, like they had to basically mid-development rework the environment and how things interacted and basically level design. It wasn't fully flushed out like they wanted to be because it was kind of
at the start. Yep.
So when I was telling Z that, he was like, "Man, this game was great." I'm like, "Listen, it wasn't the game that was supposed to be made, though. I'm just letting you know the game was supposed to be better. Like even down to like combat. Cool, the combat's fine, and you fly, but there's no flying enemies." So like I was saying to Z, a lot of people were saying like I kind of feel like it's too easy on normal because they played it on hard, so of course it's gonna be harder. But like it's too easy because it's kind of like you're shooting fish in a barrel. Of course, your jet does run out until it cools off, or whatever. But to a degree, you're up in the sky shooting down at little monsters. So I don't know if they're gonna add some kind of vertical fighting type mechanic to it. But I hope it does, because if not, then why are you flying? Like, just make it the fucking Titanfall.
I got faith in Casey Hudson. I'm hoping he can, get it together. Yeah. I'm sorry, what were you going to say, Devin?
I care about it only because I got EA access, so I got the game through EA access, and if it turns out to be better than what it was, I can actually play and reimagine it and hopefully enjoy it.
Yeah, man. The game. I thought the game was pretty decent. I'm not gonna say it's amazing, but I thought it was decent, bro.
I thought the flying was definitely fun in the game. So as long as they keep that there, if they bring flying enemies and stuff like that, it's definitely going to be better.
So 706 Gamer said you can't shoot and fly at the same time.
Who said that?
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
No.
Maybe is that what he's saying? Is he saying that he wants it shooting and flying? You can shoot. Well, you can't shoot and fly laterally, but you can like hover in the air and shoot that way. Yeah, this ain't
play Warframe. You'll have much more fun where you can't shoot and fly once you get your little doohickey.
Yeah. So
and they made great games, but you can do it. It's basically like a dog fighting game too. You can do it. Like people have dog fighting games.
Agreed, Emmanuel.
Yeah. So, all right. Next one. Hangar 13. I don't know if you guys know. They made Mafia 3, which is an underrated game. Their new game will be announced soon. Do you give a shit or not?
If it's anything like Mafia 3, it'll probably be good. Good story mode. They had a hell of a campaign with that game.
That story.
No, don't care.
Yeah, I know you. So Moss and Snow Bunny don't give a shit, but me and Devin, we do give a shit. So Tsunami, I don't know. We went in the kitchen and made
He went to go make Nito's pizza.
Okay, they don't give a shit while me and Devin give a shit. So
706 Gamer said, tell Tsunami to play the game before he review them. Hey, stop it, Seven. Stop it, bro.
Next up, apparently Phil Spencer has played the Initiative's new game. Are you guys hyped about the Initiative's new game? Even though we don't know shit about it, do you guys give a shit?
Can't be hyped about nothing I don't know about.
Woo! The reason why I'm not hyped to a degree is because the big rumor is that it's Perfect Dark, and it's kind of like a gift and a curse because, like, of course we can reinvent old franchises and get a new feel for it, like God of War is, but like I wanted a new experience, like totally. And I know the game is old enough where most people that play games probably never even played it before. But like I wanted a new world, new type of game, like new environment.
So you don't like Tomb Raider?
I want a game that's different than Tomb Raider, though. I want something new.
But do you like Tomb Raider? Do you like those games?
Not my favorite type of game, though. But the world that Perfect Dark is in that doesn't feel like Tomb Raider to me though. It's more like a futuristic James Bond type movie.
It's just the fact that the reboot of the Tomb Raider games didn't really feel like the older Tomb Raider games either.
Yeah, but also I wasn't the biggest Tomb Raider fan. So them remaking it didn't say, oh shit, the new Tomb Raider came out. And I know they're good games. It's just that, like, you ever get that wild feeling? Like, for instance, the Square Enix game that's coming out. That's a brand new game, new field, new world, new everything. So it's like, I'm curious now. You piqued my interest. And now, can they make it a great game? Yes, it could be a great game. But just from knowing nothing, I'd rather have a brand new feel than something that's kind of like a rehashed game, even if it can be great. If I had a choice, I'd rather for it to be new.
Yeah, I hear you. I'm just that's just the rumor. Like there ain't nothing confirmed about Perfect Dark. It could be anything at this
here
point.
We go with Phil talking again.
He
said new experiences and old or some shit like that. So when he says new things in an old or old things in a new way, it makes it feel like it's going to be an old IP.
He didn't really mention studios within that though. Like it could be any studio making old things.
And gentlemen,
initiative.
Excuse me, we have a couple super chats here. From Rain G4, thank you for the $1.99. Will Geoff appear in more PlayStation exclusives next gen? And RNB the third, thank you for the $2. Every Microsoft studio should have 2 teams. Problem solved.
Yeah.
What I think they should do.
A lot of them do though. Some of them have 3.
Hold on, let me ask you a question. Is RNB an Xbox guy?
Yeah.
Okay. I gotta invite his ass on the podcast.
What I've been thinking that they should do is like have 2 of their studios and like 2 of their own studios like focus on one game together. Like say like Playground Games and like the Coalition like work on the same game. I feel like games made that way with the studios would be amazing.
Well, you know what?
For instance, with the Coalition, if they were making Perfect Dark, are we all in?
Who?
They've made third person. Yeah.
Well, hold on, wait. Why would you be all in for them but not the initiative?
Because that's their pedigree. Their pedigree is making third person shooters. So if they made another one, I would if they say, okay, Microsoft, let's make Perfect Dark again. My number 1 studio would be Coalition.
What do you mean Snowbunny not a mod? And she is a mod, aren't you a mod?
You slipping,
not
bro.
Not for my Snowbunny.
Bro.
My Snowbunny gaming channel. You're not a mod.
See, I had to say that all day. I ain't gonna
say that shit. Whoop his! I listened to the old podcast. What the fuck? I'm sorry. I don't know how that. Oh.
No, because this is my new channel, so nobody has me mods on their channels with this channel. This is my gaming channel.
Mm-hmm. Don't start y'all shit. See,
whose channel are we on?
I know I had a mind. I wanted. Whoop his ass.
Channel are we on?
Hey, you been cracking me up.
I'm on my Snowbunny gaming channel. I have my gaming channel is Snowbunny Gaming, and my crafting channel is Snowbunny 426.
Oh, so we dual streaming. We're doing.
I have 2 channels for 2 different things. Yeah.
No. I'm saying like we're doing on Dirt's channel and your channel.
No. When I type in chat, it's my Snowbunny Gaming moniker is coming up.
Oh, okay, I got you.
Mm-hmm.
Just to reference to that real quick, when Snowbunny's going live, definitely while y'all in here, subscribe to her channel, and whenever she goes live, she multi-streams, so you can actually go to the individual channel, or y'all can interact with her via the PNTS Network website because the streams show up on the homepage. Just wanted to make sure y'all were aware of that. Oh damn, Shake Cat! Damn, what you do to Shake Cat? Are you pissing his cornflakes, bro? Tsunami. He coming after Tsunami, man. What's wrong?
What I do now? Who's this person? What they say?
He said Dirt treating the Snowman like the Gail King.
Oh God. They Shake Capo said Tsunami stupid. Jesus. Laugh out loud. Golly. No, you know what? No, I get
wait.
Mars, go ahead. My bad.
Was that a super chat?
No, that wasn't a super. No,
then don't be reading that fucking comment. we don't read slander shit for free.
Be bad. Yeah.
You gotta pay the standard.
Platinum Games is dog shit, bro. Right? We wouldn't give them a great IP for that. They can't even afford to make their own games, let alone a fucking port.
Yeah.
But no, just Tsunami's point, real quick. I know this is supposed to be a speedier thing, but no, I get where Tsunami. This is going to be a ripple in the space-time continuum. I actually wholeheartedly understand where Tsunami's coming from, even though I look at it differently. At first, when it sounded like they were going to do Perfect Dark, I was like, "Nah, man, like what the like Tsunami said." But then I thought about it, and I actually think this is a good idea by Phil. I think what he's trying to do is he's trying to get everyone's appetite going with seeing just some work that they do initially, and then after they say, "Ooh, they did a good job with Perfect Dark" or whatever that game is, then a few years down the line when they create their big thing, then they create a bunch of buzz. You know what I'm saying? So I kind of understand. I get where you coming from, Tsunami. I was thinking about that first, but let's just say, for instance, if this is the first time these people work together.
No, listen. I already know exactly where you're going with this. It's harder to start a brand new studio with a brand new game. It's a lot more risk involved than coming with the established IP, and I get that. But it's still, I'm saying what I want.
Like, I know. I get.
Yeah. Come on the game.
I mean,
and if you're gonna make a remake, I would say go ahead with the people that already know how to make third-person shooters. But go ahead.
I feel. Yeah.
Well, you also have to think about sometimes you have to just take a chance. That's how Splatoon came about. It was a new IP during the Wii U. You know how Nintendo don't like to let the younger developers do things. They want to stick with the established thing. Well, they just let them play it around once, and that's how Splatoon came about. And now it's one of the big IPs for Nintendo. Sometimes you have to take a risk and just take that plunge. I mean, everybody's screaming about how much money all these studios have and who's backing them with the money and everything. They can't take a plunge once in a while.
Heck, they're gonna
I mean, like an established game, I get it. Like brand new studio is a little harder.
Tsunami, now you said the coalition, that's their pedigree. Shooters, right?
Third-person shooters.
Well, Daryl Gallagher pedigree is to revive old franchise.
Lord, Mark.
Right?
I mean, I went there, didn't you?
Yeah. What Mark talked about? Kickstart everything.
Mark said Kickstarter for everything but Xbox.
That's because they don't need one.
No. He's making a jab at the Wonderful 101 that Platinum kickstarted.
Yeah, that's
did it for PlayStation, PC. He did it for Switch, PlayStation. Well, see, and
that ain't even a game. That's a port. Yeah. And they can't even afford to port their own game.
They can't afford to develop their own games. That's the reason. That's the reason they work with everybody else. Yeah. They want to be an independent studio, but they can't afford to
do it. Yeah,
they can't afford to be one.
Hey, like for years, Insomniac said we want to stay independent. Listen, these games.
Everybody got their price.
Everybody got a price. Sony's like, look, here go 225, like 229 million. Take this shit. Like, okay.
I'm curious as to how much Sony paid for Ninja Theory, because one of the owners of Ninja Theory Microsoft. I'm sorry. One of the owners of Ninja Theory didn't really want to sell, so I wonder how much they had to come up off of the sale.
It was more about creative freedom. Like if you watch the interview when they first had acquired them, they said they really wasn't looking to being bought. But then he said they sat down to talk to Microsoft and they gave them creative freedom. Like, look, y'all can make what the fuck y'all want to make. And they said, okay, if that's the case with y'all resources and our creativity, all right. So, I think it was more about that than anything. I think the same thing with Double Fine. They just, plus it's stability, man. You like a big company like Microsoft, one of the richest companies in the world. You don't have to go shopping your game to other publishers. You can just, look, we work for Microsoft, flat out. So that's security. I would want that security.
Oh wow, Shake.
Creative freedom is why we. Hey, Shake, how dare you? Shake, how dare you?
I don't know. It's a multiplayer game. Xbox has those.
Hold on. Breaking news. Yeah. Per Twitter. Oh shit, there's a new Nintendo Direct.
Wait a minute, because there was a fake one that went around. Tag me in it, make sure it's a real thing. Because there was a fake one and people were losing their fucking minds thinking that it was real. And it was fake.
Is it live or is it just an announcement?
No, it looks like it's an announcement. I'm tagging you in it right now. Oh shit.
Calm down. You don't give a fuck.
I know. I've been drinking. I don't care. I've been drinking.
Yeah.
What you drink?
Oh, is it bullshit? Is it bullshit, buddy?
It says, "Oh shit!" There's a new Nintendo Direct that says you ain't getting shit.
Oh damn! Oh damn! I've been drinking. Oh man! Hold on, let me share the screen. Let me share my screen. I've been drinking. Oh man!
Got your ass, buddy.
Let me share my screen. God damn! I've been drinking. Oh, there you go.
Monte take his tablets.
Hey, go ahead, put it up there.
Monte take his tablets.
That's funny. One more time for the road. Oh,
that's funny, bro.
Oh shit.
Honestly,
That's funny.
they did that for the wrong company. That should have been a PlayStation.
Damn.
PlayStation
that's
announcement. You ain't
horrible.
getting shit.
Hey,
Oh,
Shake, man. Hey, man, let's play some Bleeding Edge Friday.
That's
man.
funny as hell,
You
Snow.
ain't doing shit else, Shake.
like I said, somebody else had posted, and it was a guy. You had to the only way you could tell it was fake is if you had to go look at his tag, like his at whatever, and it was a fake tag. But people were losing their fucking minds. Somebody, oh my god, it's a direct! Yes. And then everybody's like, you realize that's fake, right? I mean, people even made videos on it and shit.
Oh damn!
Mark did 2 podcasts about it. Mark did 2
He said the hell with you,
Oh, shit. Andrew Wilkins here now. Damn it.
Oh, Andrew. Okay,
it's hating
Go
ass.
buddy.
Super chat.
Yeah, we got a super chat.
RNB the third, thank you for the $5. Sony games are the same. I want Microsoft games to be AAA and diverse. Whoever sent out that fake Nintendo Direct, I'm tapping your grandmother's ass tonight, fuck nigga.
Back.
That's funny.
And take her Geritol for me, man. That's funny.
We gotta get R&B in here. He a pop, dude.
Yeah, we gotta get him in. He is everybody, man. I like that. I like
funny.
that shit. But yeah, that was funny, man. That was funny. And shit, like Mom said, even read this shit at first, or videos.
Like I said, it's been going around for about the last couple days / weeks. Fake Nintendo News Directs because all these people are so thirsty that
Nintendo and Sony guys. Let's be honest, Sony guys thirsty as shit. Also,
yeah, like I said, right now they getting as bad as Nintendo fans, and I'm like, y'all need to calm the fuck down.
Bear probably clothesline.
Hey, hold on. Andrew Wilkins here. Andrew Wilkins is one of the guys that said there's no successful black Xbox.
Hey, Dirt. Not to interrupt you, but you know that there's a feature here. Why don't you do this? Go to where it says live comments to the right and click that where it says live. I want to show you something.
Live comments?
Go to on the screen where our stream is at and click on live comments.
We can see
and let's for instance, let's pick a R&B the Third's comment. Click on his comment.
That show.
Yeah, there you go. Yep, there you go.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So we get super chat. We can do that then.
Yeah. Or if we pick, or if you see something in the chat, anytime you click on it, it'll show on screen. Yep.
Oh shit, man. Maybe we should have been on this shit from the beginning.
I know, bro.
Okay. Thank you for R&B. Thanks again, brother. Look at this shit. Look at this shit. Nigga Andrew Wilkins. Xbox is trash. Tsunami, stop saying dumb things to defend Xbox. You black Xbox fans fight the hardest to defend Wayne's Xbox.
Bro.
Hey, Andrew Wilkins was the first guy to tell me, black Xbox guys aren't as successful as black.
I didn't know Andrew was Asian.
I thought about the shit. He was actually kind of right.
The flex pass capacitor. What was that dude off of the in Living Color? The flex pass capacitor says that the brother man can't talk about PlayStation as much as they talk about Xbox. All right, I'm done. Right,
I'm just wondering what I said. That was dumb. That was just.
Don't worry about Andrew. He gonna give you some shit. All right, let's go to the next topic. Sony patents a new feature that will help you if you're stuck in the game.
Yo.
Now, look, I don't know if this is going to become a real thing, But come on, do y'all give a shit about this or not?
Yeah, I do.
I
don't
mean, you
like
gotta
it.
think about it this way. It's going to be where they're going to be charging microtransactions for people to get out of help. And it might be something simple, and then they get microtransactions, but then it's probably going to ultimately fail because people do playthroughs of games and stuff on YouTube, and people will just go watch it for free.
No, Bunny.
Unless the companies start copywriting that shit.
Bunny, it's more devious than that. They're gonna make the game harder on purpose so that you have to buy it.
Yeah.
Like
I think ponies might need help just beating the games.
Yo, like
so you said that's the ponies.
you saw Z. He had to pass the controller to Noah, and then Noah had to beat the game for him. That wasn't good enough. They say, you know what? Hey, for a little change, I give you a little extra power potion for you to beat this boss. For $9.99.
Yeah, we don't want our games to turn into mobile games, bro. It's important. Yeah, even if it's just on one console, it'll start that way. It could come to all consoles. We don't want to turn into mobile gaming on console or PC.
It's so much more predatory than you think. You think it's something innocent. No, it's gonna turn into, oh, you can't beat the game. Oh, here's a tip. Oh, here's a third power up that you can use or something like that. Then they're going to start making games harder on purpose so that you feel like you have to buy it. Like we old. Some of us be like, let me just get through this game. Let me buy a little power real quick. Like look at 2K. We don't want to grind for that 80, 90. We want to buy it.
We have a super chat.
Go ahead.
I was Shake Kappa, thank you for the $4.99. After seeing Z and Noah play Uncharted Lost Legacy, Sony knows what they're doing.
Guess who just popped in? 706 Gamer. Hey, Noah, what you gotta say about that?
What's up, bro? What's up,
man?
man?
A picture, fuck nigga.
Hi, Noah.
First time on this. Hey, what's up? What's up?
It's kind of dope. I like it.
It is. I like it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's funny.
Now they not fair, man. I did that puzzle. That was my first time doing the puzzle. So what? It took me like 2 minutes.
he hopped on this to defend himself. He didn't want to be on the podcast. He's going to defend
himself. I'm with y'all.
That's funny.
Oh, Shake, I love your Avatar picture. That was one of my favorite movies.
Demolition Man.
Yes.
Yeah. That was back when Wesley Snipes wasn't paying his taxes, like before they threw his ass.
Exactly. When his acting was decent.
What did Drake say? I ain't pay my taxes. I'm too turned up. Yeah.
So, that's good shit. It's good shit. Next one. Lennox Lewis tweeted out that he heard EA is thinking about bringing back Fight Night for the Xbox Series X and the PS5. Do you guys give a shit?
Yeah, buddy.
Hell yeah.
Yeah,
that game was awesome.
Hell yeah, they need to bring that shit back. I mean, like the UFC games are dope.
No, they're not. Them games are dog shit.
They're just a little bit more complex, a little complicated. When you get a motherfucker on the ground, you got to know how to do this and do that.
As janky as it was, that ragdoll physics gave me life. When you was whooping on somebody and they was in the corner and just see their legs jiggling, you was uppercutting them and shit. That shit it gave me life. It was funny. Fight Night was one of the funniest boxing games there. So if they remake it, I'm here for it. Yeah.
You remember when it came out for the 360 and PS3? The graphics on that shit, bro.
Yeah. The best character creation I've ever made was in Fight Night. That nigga looked like me. I said, God damn, I'm getting my ass whooped and I look crazy. I had to change character. I want to see myself this way.
Yeah, but I definitely can't wait for that. I hope it's true because I do want a new Fight Night. Those games were dope, man. And the last one they made was a Fight Night Champion. That shit had the dope ass story mode.
My favorite one was Fight Night Round 4. What I don't like about UFC is the grappling. Like I like the hands. Yeah. Once you start grappling, you beat me.
Yeah, you gonna beat me. Right. It's over. You won. It's over. You won. Emmanuel would say they should do Blade. Hey, they are doing some more Blade movies, but not with Wesley Snipes black ass.
Yeah, he went off after the third one about Trinity. He went off on it, and they were like, "Oh well, we'll never cast you as Blade again."
Listen.
But let's not be stupid. He old as fuck. He can't be in no 10 years worth of Marvel movies.
No, yeah, you can't. But yeah, Blade Trinity. You're right about that, Snow Money. Blade Trinity. He was a problem on that set because he wasn't getting along with the director, and they was beefing, and yeah.
And the story he thought the story was. I mean, granted, the story was kind of
yeah, he was right about that shit. He was right.
I mean, the story was, like I said, I just watched it for the cute men in it.
Oh.
Okay, so
he's talking about Ryan Reynolds and shit. The rest of them was vampire.
The guy who played Dracula was hot to me.
Oh shit! Oh, you saw a dude from Prison Break.
Oh yeah.
I
forgot all about that goddamn show. God.
Yeah, that big head motherfucker.
That nigga look like the dude.
We love you, Mark. Thank you for the dedication.
He like
it's 3:30 a.m. there.
We appreciate it, bro. We appreciate it, man. You listen to us live, man. I truly appreciate that, bro. Even though you're a pony, I still appreciate you, man. And now take
he said Floyd Mayweather going to ask for $50 million for
right.
Andrew, let me clarify something, Andrew. I love all men because men are all the same. You think with one thing, so it doesn't matter whether you're black, white, Asian, pink with purple polka dots. All men think about the same thing. So it doesn't matter what you date. The only ones who don't think about the same thing are gay.
Yeah.
Oh shit, goddamn.
Big ups to Emmanuel A in the chat. He says that Wesley Snipes is a martial artist. He stays in shape. And Sly Stallone can still be ran, but Wesley can be Blade. And that's true because
go ahead.
Look at Donnie Yen. Donnie Yen's old as hell for those that know who he is.
He is.
IP man, right? That's the guy do
IP.
Yeah,
exactly. Yeah.
So can I say what? Can I just make one obvious statement?
Go ahead.
Vampires don't age, fuck nigga. That nigga's old. He's a vampire. They don't age.
Well, he's half human too, though. He's half human. Though.
Yeah, that's the one thing that he does.
That's the reason he do age is because he's a Dhampir, where he's half human, half vampire.
You know your blade shit. See, he has all of their.
No, I get it.
He has all of their strengths.
He has all their powers, but none of their weaknesses. But he ages like a human.
Yeah,
but you know who would have been a better Blade? Even though he's kind of up there too, is Michael Jai White.
Hell yeah.
Oh yes,
Michael Jai White would have been a chill, or even this young brother by the name of Maurice Crump. He's really one of the top 5 martial artists out there.
You were reaching
57 years old.
Yeah, Wesley Snipes is 57 years old. How many Blade movies do you think he's gonna make?
Make it too many.
Well, I mean, hell, Sigourney Weaver said she wanted to play in the next Alien.
She's not flipping and kicking people.
I mean, it's like Harrison Ford doing another Indiana Jones.
But that's different. He's just doing adventures. Like this is like Blade is a martial artist, vampire, knife wielding, like it's a lot to it. So
they based his character off of Vampire Hunter D. Okay.
Yeah, I guess they had to move on, but we're gonna go
ahead
and move on.
Plus, that also mean that the Blade movies is canon. And I don't think they want that.
hey, Moss, like they can always go back and get sticky fingers, right?
Yeah, hell yeah.
I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if they had a nod to him, like he's in the movie somehow.
Yeah.
All right, go to the next. Do you give a shit? XFL was this past weekend, y'all.
Oh,
did y'all watch the games?
It wasn't bad. It wasn't bad.
What was it?
XFL is like the new football league with Vince McMahon. You know, it's like one of the people behind it. You know, Vince McMahon, WWE.
I know who Vince McMahon is, but no, I totally missed that shit.
Well, why I'm bringing that up is because during the replays,
yeah, buddy, go ahead.
That the replay booth was using Xbox One controllers to control the replays. Now, nobody really gives a shit. So there's no need to really ask y'all. But why weren't they using the DualShock 4? Tsunami?
Oh shit.
Well, what happened was they were piggybacking off what the NFL was doing and using Xbox controllers because the NFL actually does the same thing. So apparently it's more of a ergonomic controller for real man's hands to use.
But what about the dead zones, Tsunami? What about the dead zones?
What dead zones?
Exactly. You ain't never heard that argument. The Xbox controllers dog shit because of the dead zones.
All controllers have a dead zone though.
Never heard of it, but it has tweaking. more than any other controller. You can reconfigure things more than the typical PlayStation controller can. So if they had the issues for rewinding, zooming in, I'm pretty sure the NFL would have ironed that out.
Hey, Tsunami, may I ask you another question, sir?
Yes.
Well, so you're saying real man like use real man hands use the Xbox One controller. So who used the PS4 controller?
Asian men with tiny hands. And, that's the number one reason why they don't like Xbox, because the controllers were too big. This is from a survey taken many years ago.
Wow. Okay, well, thank you, sir. I appreciate that. I thought it was like last weekend use the small DualShock 4. So we was. It's funny, man. He's stupid.
But low key, this is a real fact. They're making the Xbox controller smaller for those tiny hand men. So then the Series X controller will be a tiny bit smaller.
Well, maybe they can get some people in the Asian markets to care about Xbox.
That's how you're gonna get them. Make the controller smaller.
Okay, that's cool.
Well, also you have to think about it in Asian markets. Also, they try to Nintendo tries to get a lot of female gamers involved in it, so that could be another reason. Also,
yeah, but like the original Xbox, the Duke was hated.
Oh yeah. That thing was massive. Hell, that thing was too big for my hands.
Pause, buddy. We know, we get it. It's a child-friendly a podcast. We don't need your sexual innuendos.
The only person who's thinking about that is you.
The Almighty cleaning himself off after she said that.
But here's another reason why I was kind of excited for the XFL. I want a fucking 2K football game, and I want the XFL to be good. Okay, you know what? Let's make a game now. That's the main reason why I want the XFL to do good. I don't give a fuck about them players, fuck about them games. Andrew
Wilkins is cutting up, bro. Hey, Andrew, come on, bro.
Okay, so I will read what he says here. Andrew says Xbox just garbage. It's just garbage. It needs to end. Trump should declare Xbox dead.
I can't believe this shit, Andrew.
Hey, isn't this a pro Xbox channel?
Yeah. You know, Pony jump in. You know, Pony.
Hey, when I tell you about free, hey, stop reading them free chats.
Yeah, you're right. Hey, no.
Talk slender.
But you forget one thing.
PC Game Pass.
You forget one thing. Trump is one of dude's best buds. They're all billionaires up there. He ain't gonna end that shit.
Hey, Trump pro America too, nigga. He ain't gonna be fucking.
It's on console too, Dirk. Okay,
yeah.
If anything, Trump would cancel PlayStation because it came from China and
Japan. It came from
Japan.
Nigga said China.
Don't know the difference.
Right. All right, y'all. Let's go ahead and finish this off. I actually got this news from my boy Devin on his video and shit. Some tells me I don't give a shit about this, but Jack Black is a voice in Psychonauts 2. Do y'all give a shit? Yes or no?
Yes.
You do. Cool. No one gives a shit. What about you, Moss Snow Bunny, Devin?
It was.
I gotta look up who Jack Black is. If
come on, Jack Black is
what?
Jumanji Rock.
Shallow Hell.
Did you see the new Jumanji with the Rock?
Shallow Hell, yeah.
That's who I thought it was. Yes, he's funny as hell.
Yeah, he's the voice in Xbox.
He's funny as hell.
Double Fine's new game that's coming this year. Psychonauts 2.
Another reason why low-key, why I like that, because that game Rocket Ages was very well received, and now it's just supposed to be like a little dumb game, and people like that game.
What
and
game?
Like voice Rock of Ages, something like that.
I thought
it was a movie he did.
Brutal Legend. My bad. Brutal Legend.
Okay, that's what I thought you were talking about.
Hey, listen, there was a whole bunch of Jack Black rock and roll shit going on. Listen,
yeah.
Brutal Legend. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. But and like from what I saw from the video clips, it brought a lot of personality to the game. So I think the more personality you can bring to a game through voice acting, the more you can get on board with it. So I don't know. Yeah. I like it.
Okay. Yeah. So I mean, I actually care because listen. I never finished the first Psychonauts, but actually I have it on the Xbox One. But that game was pretty dope, man. I don't know if y'all got a chance to play that game back in the day. very creative games. So that's why when Xbox announced that they purchased Double Fine, I was like, you know what? I know that they're not a big studio, but they're very talented studio and very creative, man. So I can't wait to see Psychonauts 2. Now
Cute.
Now my oldest girl, like everybody knows she's a pony, but as a kid, Psychonauts is one of her favorite games. It was a multiplat, but when she found out that Xbox bought Double Fine, she was like, But then I told her Psychonauts 2 is a multiplat. She said, "Yeah, Dad, fuck Xbox."
Psychonauts 2 is multiplat.
Yeah, it's a multiplat. But but the next game after that probably wouldn't be.
I wonder if it's gonna come to the Switch.
Yep, it better because I don't see why.
I would imagine it would.
Yeah, it should be able to. Yeah. We got a couple more. We gotta get out of here, y'all. Need for Speed development is going back to I can't say what is the Criterion. I'm sorry, Criterion. Now I'm gonna be honest, man. Those last 4 Need for Speed games from Ghost, the studio is called Ghost or something. It was ass. I didn't like none of those Need for Speed.
I agree.
And to see they're giving it back to this Criterion is the people that made Burnout. Even though some old Criterion employees went to Ghost, that shit, they all looked good. They had great graphics, but the game, something was missing from those games, man.
Okay, so I haven't played.
They made Most Wanted
in a while, like seriously. So what Criterion? What's the fall off? Like, why are the new ones bad compared to?
They're just something's missing, bro. Like even that one where they had the nice little story mode, it was just boring. It was just something was missing. I can't put my hand on it because I like those arcade racing games. You know, that's why I love Forza Horizon. But something was just missing from those games, man. It's just. I can't really put my finger on it, bro. It was ass. All of them, all 4 of them.
Okay.
I don't know. Rivals was pretty decent compared to the rest of them.
It was one that had at the launch of the PS4 and Xbox One.
That's the last one I played.
Yeah, Rivals.
I didn't like that one.
Yeah, but Most Wanted was made by Criterion, the people that are getting it back, and that was one of my favorite games. Need for Speed games.
I haven't been a fan of Need for Speed since the original PlayStation, but I miss EA big.
EA.
Oh yeah.
No, bro.
I forgot all about them. God damn, yeah.
Who? EA big.
Yeah, you see like you ain't number 15.
I'm happy though. Like that.
I'll probably play the game and
no more. Because we might get games like how Need for Speed Underground was. Them 2 games were amazing.
Yeah, so that's cool. I mean, but I'm good. I'm kind of glad they're not giving up on the franchise because I know the last 3 or 4 games sold like shit.
Facts, Rain. I want a Midnight Club again.
Yeah, Midnight Club.
Man, Rockstar ain't doing that shit no more.
I think this is Noah. Is this Noah playing this game?
Yeah, it's Noah playing.
Yeah,
oh Lord, I don't even want to read this message.
From who?
I'm afraid to even hit show for that one.
Who?
From Mark.
From Mark. What are you talking about?
It's not a super chat.
Oh, you talking about? Oh, okay. PlayStation podcast. Sure.
Hey, we ain't touched that one.
Should I hide that one?
We love you, Mark, but we ain't touching that one, bro. You try to get the channel, take it down, bro. Homie ain't playing. Homie don't play that. He ain't playing, bro.
I don't see it. I don't see it.
He got paralegals and everything.
We'll tell it to you afterwards.
Yeah.
Hey,
I hit that one, bro.
Oh, okay. Because I didn't see it. Okay. Because I'm not on my YouTube. I'm just on stream. All right. Last small topic. Do you give a shit or not? Did y'all see that weird ass PlayStation commercial today?
Nah,
beating heart shit.
Yeah.
Hey Noah, play that commercial for me on your browser.
Play the commercial, the EA one.
Not the PlayStation one.
PlayStation.
Yeah. So you can see what we're talking about, or I ain't see it yet neither. But
where we gonna play it at?
On the screen. You got a desktop up. It's Edge, nigga. It's called Edge.
It's the only Xbox products.
Hey, you got the Bing popping. You got the Bing popping. Microsoft.
They say yes. PlayStation is in the heart of all gamers. Is that what that shit meant, bro?
I mean, everybody that played games had a PlayStation in their life.
Yeah, man. See, even DR Mighty said it looks very weird. I mean, if you guys remember their PS3 advertising, that was some weird shit.
Yeah, that's what it looked like. It looked like PlayStation 3 advertising. You want to share the audio? You can share your audio too.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right, hold on.
I think you'll be all right.
You got to go back to the stream.
Why does that look like Why does that look like the last Resident Evil movie with the little You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, with the dogs.
Yeah, and that cylinder where you go down underground.
Yeah.
You can just play it. Yeah, just in case. Yeah, I don't think you're gonna get a
strike.
For
I don't want to break nothing, man. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
You don't think I'm gonna get a strike for it? I hope not.
Nah. You know, people covered this commercial.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm lost now.
Just damn. What the hell thinking it did? Hey man, like just don't play.
Go back to where the stream is, bro.
Be careful about your browser. I don't know what kind of porn you watch.
Yeah, brother. Now then we gonna take my shit down if this nigga watching some babysitter porn and shit.
Yeah, you're right, Spartan. They do own the IP. I hope they rebooted in Japan, but
it's funny. The dog's barking. I hear a meow.
Yo,
that's my cat.
I know, but the dog on the screen was barking.
Oh.
I'm watching Phil Spencer. What? Get black.
Hey, come on, D. Hey, D, come on, man. This dude is sick, bro.
Hey, man, these dudes crazy, man. Shout out to the chat, bro. Yo,
wow, the chat is crazy, man. Y'all some wild boys, man.
You think they put on Microsoft and put some hints in this commercial?
That's what somebody was alluding to that, bro.
Yeah, because somebody said they about some cloud shit. Did somebody say like maybe some cloud hints in there?
Some Red Faction 3 shit.
There you go.
It looks like a bunch of different things because that reminds me of. It also looks like Gears to me.
When I first saw it, I thought it was like a Metro commercial.
Yeah,
it kind of does look like Metro.
They're advertising everything but games now.
Oh shit. Oh shit. Yeah, the beating heart. What's up with that though?
Beating heart fueling the PlayStation.
Yeah. So I mean, I guess it means the
hearts of the players. Yeah.
It should be beating balls because like PlayStation got y'all niggas by the balls. Anything they do, y'all agree with.
But it says
all your hate mail to Dirt Griggity.
It said PS4 at the end. So how is the PS5 commercial?
That was kind of creepy. That was really kind of creepy.
Yeah, there's some fucking weirdos.
Unsettling to say the least.
I don't think that was good marketing, to be honest with you.
Yeah, I might even be in like
they're marketing to adults with that one, and kids look at that shit like, what the fuck? Parents gonna look at that like, what the fuck is going on?
I mean, but looking at it, you wouldn't know it was a PlayStation commercial until you seen the logo. Like
at the very end, like you turn that shit before that.
You think it's some weird ass movie with beat?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, y'all. So that's it, man. You know, it was a great show. Thanks, Moss, for putting me on the stream, y'all. I saw somebody use this before, but I didn't think nothing of it.
Hey, Mark Woodland, Jim Ryan is the GOAT. He destroying you ponies one by one.
Right. I told you, man. Jim Ryan and Phil Spencer the same person. He's like, what you call them things where they can shape shift and shit? You ever seen them motherfuckers in the same place at the same time? A doppelganger where they're in the same place at the same time.
Yeah. Jim with Phil.
Yeah, all right, y'all. We're about to get out of here. Thank you, y'all, for everything. The chat was on fire today. Mark Woodland, thank you so much, man. I take your ass to bed, man. I know you gotta go to work.
Sweet dreams, Mark.
Hey, Mr. Keeman, this is what we use it for now on, because, like I said, my laptop is like a leapfrog. And it's a piece of shit. Nah, but yeah, this is just much better, much easier for me personally. The Scrampunk logo, I will still put the logo as the thumbnail, but that's the only time you're gonna see the logo on my channel.
With these white kids.
Yeah, so
and thank everybody for the super chat.
Yeah, thank you for the super chat.
Yeah, definitely.
Podcast with the super chat active, and I appreciate the folks that support us. I really do, man. I really do. I appreciate it. But Mars, man, what you got going on, bro?
I got another video that's gonna make a lot more Xbox people cancel me. Look, let me just say this real quick. I know we gotta go. Let me say this real quick. The premise of my channel is the medicine, meaning that I look at gaming or the gaming community as the way that y'all look at things is like a sickness that's just looming over the community. So my whole channel is based off a counter narrative to what the common operators Miranda is. So what I'm saying in so many words is I'm always going to be arguing against something. If y'all don't like it, then don't stay on my channel. Motherfucker, y'all kill me when I say something positive about Xbox, people stay.
And we have a final super chat also from D Almighty Spartan God. Thank you for the $1.99. Xbox is still dog shit.
Dog shit.
And he did it with little emoji cons.
But Xbox people leave when I say something about Phil, and the PlayStation people come on, and then when I say something about Jim Ryan, it's the reverse. Right. I understand what the platform is for. With that being said, I'm gonna lose more Xbox people tomorrow because I got another. It's kind of similar to what I did on Z's channel. And then after that, this Saturday, don't forget about it, Super Saturday. Me and 12 other Stadia streamers, we all got different slots. We're doing 24 hours of Stadia
12.
streaming.
I think Mark drunk too.
Shut up. So check that out.
Sorry, Emmanuel, for cutting off his rant, but he's gonna soon be screaming. He needs to go to bed and take his share calls.
Hold on, why did your channel screen Mr. Keemus? He said I only follow MM2K on Twitter. I guess there's a mean filter because that was mean. I hurt my feelings. No,
you say what, Mom?
No, your YouTube channel had screened Mr. Keemus' comment. He says I only follow MM2K on Twitter, but there was no swear words in it. What the hell?
MM2K is a bad word.
It's a bad word. Okay, I got you now. Okay.
Hold on. Like, what's a bad word?
There was no bad word in that, but your channel flagged what Mr. Keemus said. That was weird.
Oh shit, I didn't even see that.
Period Man Game and said, "Hold on, let me." He tried it out. He said, "MM2K." No, I don't know why I did it. You gotta be nice to me, or you get flagged.
What up, Chariot Man? What's going on with you, brother? Chariot Man is the favorite guy, man.
Great tweet, Chariot Man.
Wait, brother. Wait, pause. If you only follow Moss on Twitter, you do.
Oh no, Mr. Kima, you're following me too.
You need to be following everybody. You need to follow everybody on the page.
I think he's trying to say he like he follow y'all on Twitter, but not y'all YouTube.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I follow you. Follow me, Mr. Kima, and I follow you on Twitter.
Yeah, he subbed to me on YouTube.
Yep.
Mr. Kima, true Xbox guy. True Xbox guy. Say what up. Yeah, my brothers. This is our year, my brothers. This is our year. Trust me.
Tell him, Dirt, talk that shit.
Yeah. Dirt. Please don't get up here and say wait to E3 2020. Please don't. Because you last year said wait to E3 2020, and then you got you and Nethos, and even you, Moss. Don't even start there. Y'all got so disappointed.
Moss started passing Xbox after E3 2019.
It's not even E3 no more. It's just an Xbox event.
You got so depressed, okay? Let's not hype up too much. Let's have a little bit of hype. But let's not get it to the point where you're going to be crying and shit afterwards.
What you mean? No, this is different, Snow Bunny. This shit is different. This is the start of a new generation, Snow Bunny. So you need to stop your shit.
I mean, you got nothing last generation. Don't expect much this generation. Let's just wait slowly and let's see what happens, okay? Let's take it slow.
He let you live with the Wii U.
Hey, Mark, Phil ain't fooling me, damn it. Hey, Fader, what you mean isn't wait to E3 to Xbox announcement? How dare you, sir? How dare you wait to E3 to Xbox announcement? I can't believe you.
I mean, like I said, y'all, I don't want y'all's feelings hurting shit. I'm okay with y'all being hyped, but let's not like start waving the fucking "We won" banner yet. Okay, let's just take it a little easier.
We will be. This our year, damn Snow Bunny. Stop hating on me and Devin and R&B and Mr.
I'm not hating on y'all. I'm thinking about your well-being.
Exactly. Don't walk in front of that.
Okay, let me say this, Snow Bunny. What happens when a console manufacturer have a bad generation? What happens that next generation?
That might be the day that the Switch comes out with a AAA.
It comes out and do better. But right now, from what they're saying and from what we're hearing, I'm not so sure. I would take it one step at a time. Granted, I had a Wii U. It was dog shit. When the Switch came out, I did not jump on the fucking Switch bandwagon to damn near a year later. I waited and seen. Okay? I didn't have super hype for the damn console.
You are a fair weather fan.
Sony worst beat Microsoft best. How dare you? You know what? You kind of right. But so what? I don't give a shit, Spartan guy. You get out of here. Hey, I want to say one thing right quick. I was listening to it was either last week's show or the show before that. I could have sworn Devin told me after. I could have sworn I heard Devin say he was about to unsubscribe from me when I had passed E3 2019. Did you see that, Devin?
I couldn't hear you.
Did you say you was about to unsubscribe from me when I was bashing E3 2019 last year?
I don't remember saying that, no. You're my favorite YouTuber.
No, but you said that. Like, I was about to unsubscribe from you. I was like,
wait a minute.
I'm sorry. We got a super chat. I'm sorry.
R&B.
Oh, damn. I'm getting called out for shit I don't even know.
Thank you for the $5. Bunny, I don't mean to do this to you, but why Nintendo have the hardest time with the simplest features? Where's the voice chat? Switch is for kids.
Get around R&B.
Considering how the Switch is sold compared to the I really don't think it really matter that much. And for kids, granted, like some people do think it is for kids, it's still selling. Maybe the Xbox went too hardcore with the adult themes for them, and that's the reason it didn't sell too well.
Hey, R&B. This
ain't even a podcast. Bro. Don't beat me.
This is the bad Bunny Brown, baddest girl in the whole damn town.
I mean, that's the one thing that kills me about like Xbox. People bring that stuff up to me, but when you look at it, I'm worried about how many games I'm buying a month. Well, no, but the point is I'm worrying about how many games I'm buying. But when somebody comes up saying, "Why don't you play Xbox?" they can't tell me what games is coming out, but they can only tell me what studios they acquired.
Bad Brown, baddest girl in the whole damn town.
Look at this.
Why is it no matter what side talks shit, it always comes back to Xbox?
I'm a download.
It's an easy target.
I mean, but Sony still has more coming out this year than Xbox does.
Man, they got some kiddie Game Boy JRPGs coming out. That don't scare me none.
I'm not talking about kiddie JRPGs. I mean, you got The Last of Us 2.
Majority of the games that come out on Sony exclusively are them weird Game Boy Final Fantasy Tactics looking shit.
You have another super chat, R&B, the third number. Oh, thank you for the $2. Sam still need to talk to people playing Splatoon. Well, considering it was at one point the number 2 shooter in the world, people might still need to talk to people, but that's what Discord is for. People do it all the time on Discord.
Bad Bunny Brown, baddest girl in the whole damn town.
Bunny Brown. Hey, I like that, Bunny Brown. Hey, man, this dark side.
It's my
you know what?
This game is looking
download
pretty
it because Game Pass is that great. I'm gonna just download it. I see Noah playing it. It looks good. I'm just download it. That's how great Game Pass is.
I played the first one. I didn't play the second one.
I played the first one and the second one. I like the first one better than the second one for some reason. All right, y'all. So we talked to Moss already, right? Devin, man, you got some videos coming up?
Yeah, I'll be working on some. I'm working on more skits.
Oh,
Do more
welcome,
funny shit.
Chariot
Yeah,
Man
I'm
Gaming.
falling behind on my skits too, man. I gotta do another day in the life of an Xbox guy.
yeah,
Xbox.
definitely.
Oh, Lord,
Ideas. I
Fatal.
got some ideas. Snow Bunny, what you got coming up?
Right now, I'm hoping to live stream this weekend, but it's no guarantee. And me and Devin, you gotta get up with me. Will you be able to? Wait a minute, no, wait a minute. I got something going on this weekend. I won't be able to play Splatoon this
She
weekend.
got a
Yeah,
hot
we gotta
date
do that.
finally talk.
That
You got a
Smash
hot
Bros. Stream.
What's his
That or
name? Snow
Splatoon.
Bunny. What's his name? Snow Bunny.
Mhm.
Earl.
Who?
Earl. You gonna do anything?
No,
Earl?
no. I don't have a date this weekend. It's just that I know I have to do something for my mom this weekend.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, my mom's a
you
little
wanted-
senior citizen. I gotta go help my mom out.
I thought you wanted to do anything in there. Earl.
Valentine's Day.
No. Let me take some
Hey, the
man.
chat saying some shit right quick.
Andrew Wilkins, thank you for the $5.08.
I gotta read this.
Xbox fans are bum gamers and can't handle Sony exclusives. C Smooth couldn't handle Uncharted 4. Rand was scared to play Bloodborne for years, but hyped Ashen.
Damn, man. Hey yo.
Hey,
That's
Wilkins,
cool.
man. You know what? Thanks for the $5, man. But damn, bro.
Thank you for the $5, Andrew.
Hey,
Look at
yo.
all this. True witty. Next gen will be bad as this gen. Phil is making sure if y'all bots don't want to admit it. No, it's gonna be better than this gen. Mark Woolen, bleeding ass. Y'all hype for that? Seriously? I'm not hype for it, but I'm gonna play it. She thinks I'm just I created Snowblade 2 days ago.
Please have been saying FYI, Snow Bunny will be featured in Crumb Side Championship Wrestling.
Oh,
I've seen it around Twitter. I'm gonna message you, Fatal, and find out what the hell that is because I've seen it around
Gary,
Twitter.
man, in this podcast we got a Nintendo person and a Stadia person like you, bro. If he's still in here. So anyway, all right,
And then we're gonna get R&B out here to defend itself in front of Bunny, for brutally stepping on his legs. With her.
Yeah, that shit was tragic.
No, with that shit off the hand, like, hey, I want her to beat somebody else's legs. I'm tired.
Hey, listen.
All right,
Gotta do
hey,
what you gotta
you got something going on, bro? That's gonna be on
Nope.
Z podcast and shit. He said nope.
God damn.
Club tomorrow, bro.
Yup. hit him with the Draymond Green voice. Nope. Yup.
I thought that would be Friday. Come on now.
I start from Thursday.
This nigga start from Thursday to Tuesday. Wednesday his day off.
I don't know, man. It might be a little scary, man, because like Friday, you never know who you'll end up leaving with.
Hey, listen, coronavirus coming. I gotta get my living on while I can.
Oh shit.
Oh man.
He said
This might actually be the last generation of games.
this might be the last of us.
Might be hell.
Make sure the girl name ain't Corona or virus. Shit. All right.
Corona is no more.
I know you gonna know one that's play games. Hey, no, hey, you can't say no. I don't play no damn games, cause shit.
Right,
I thought I
right.
play games. My game is scoring like 100 and some thousand. No shit.
He's like 170 something.
And
What
you
was
mookied out.
Oh shit. I cut out for a sec.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
no.
mookied out.
No, it's like 170 something.
It's all. Yeah, no,
No,
I
just- he probably
was
has
tired of
everything
mine. All right, yeah, we're about to get out of here. The chat was on fire. Ponies. The first thing we read the ponies off. Damn Mark Woodland. You damn Andrew. Damn True Witty. Shake. Y'all ponies, but thank you. Is Fredo a pony? I ain't really sure.
Fatal Sherrod is more of a PC player.
Oh, so he's
cat.
probably Xbox hater.
No,
Fatal,
he's
thank-
just more. Thank you for showing up, everybody.
I am me, man. I'm gonna have to holler at you. I might try to get a pony here occasionally. Since we got this
Manhattan been begging.
Yeah, Manhattan. I'll probably get Manhattan here. Maybe one of these days get Heath in here.
Thank you,
He's a more fair
Spartan.
pony. He don't talk about it. He don't talk about his ass as much as some of the other ponies.
Oh, Heath. Oh, you talking about Manhattan?
yeah, man. He's more objective.
Oh, okay, that's cool. That's cool. All right, y'all. Thank y'all. Thanks for the super chats. Thank you for everything. It was a great show. Like I said, excuse me, this StreamYard is where we're moving, what we're going on with moving forward. I like it much better than Streamlabs, and my PC can handle it. Most important. All right, yo, we out of here. Peace out.
Bye, everyone.
Have a good night. Man.
So we're going to Discord now?
Oh,
so we can talk?
It's better than this.
Or we can stay here.